Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to stream. It is session 2 of the Hollow Veil campaign, and we are going to head over right now. We're not far. It's just over yonder, I believe. No, other way. Just that way. So we'll head there. 'Cause it's just about to get started, and we might be running a little late. We were definitely not running late. Also, I apologize for all the background sound coming from Sky. We tried everything we could to help minimize it, but it's still not great. Sorry about that. Opens as me.
Hello.
Hello, hello. We have a trader. Hello, sir.
Yep.
Who's been fully bought out. That's impressive.
Yeah. That's what I was just doing.
During this time, me and Sky ended up just kind of chatting, waiting around, adjusting some values, trying to figure out some of that background sound that he had coming. While we were just waiting for Logzagna, Endgame, and Gombo. He had also mentioned that he borrowed some frog lights from me because of that trader, and so he gave me some of the mini blocks in return. After that, we went out and we were looking at the mountain. He was showing me around, kind of explaining some of his thoughts. He wanted me to move the North Pass a little bit further so it wouldn't be behind the castle, as I'm the one working on this mountain project. He also was talking to me about my hideout, as my character in the D&D campaign has a hideout. Alaris will, as we settled on, have a hidden cave that I'm going to put into the mountain. And then we were talking about the canals, which I'm also going to probably help with. I've been researching a little bit about them. He didn't want any channel locks, as there aren't going to be many boats. It's going to be more like an aqueduct. And we were talking about how I want to widen it to add in a curved shape. And we were just kind of wandering around, chatting. I was adjusting some settings, getting my character sheet going. If you guys have any suggestions for where you want the character sheet, or if you want the character sheet up at all during stream, let me know, as I haven't quite figured it out yet. It's a little bulky, so you can't see much of what is going on when I have it up, and it's legible, or you can't read it because it's so small. So go ahead and let me know. We'll about wrap up as Log joins on here in just a second.
Okay, here's Log.
He was on late, wasn't he? As well.
Well, I don't think so. I think it was Etch, Gombo, and Vipes that were on.
See, I know Log got on last night. I just don't know when. Oh, he got off at 12. That's not too bad.
Gombo logged off at 3:12 a.m. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It would have been like 4 a.m. his time. No, it is 3 a.m. his time. Never mind. Because he's same time zone as me.
Do we eliminate this guy yet?
What?
Do we eliminate this guy yet?
I mean, sure, he doesn't have any trades left, so. And he's noisy.
Got a llama head. Yep, got all 3 heads.
Nice.
There's N. Okay, so everyone other than Gombo.
Sounds about right.
What's up?
Oh, hello!
Hello.
Wait, Gombo is missing again?
Yeah.
He was up until 3 a.m. last night again.
Alright.
Hopefully he doesn't sleep through his alarm. If he does, I mean, you've got an easy, lore-wise way of handling it, because he is the rogue, so
True.
he would be off on his own anyway.
Alright. Wait. The tavern is kinda upgraded. Did I miss something?
Yeah, Abby did that.
Looks really good.
Thanks.
It does. Okay, what is my conflicting keybind on F?
Nobody knows.
Follow player, which mod is that? Journeyman. Okay, here we go. There we go. Just waiting for log to get here, I guess. I mean, do we wait for Gombo, or...
I shall scream profanities the whole time.
Please don't. Please, just don't.
It's Gombo.
That log came through the portal.
There he is.
Welcome. I think Gombo slept through his alarm again. Hello? Are you there, log? First, some housekeeping stuff. So, log, you live in the, like, kind of the housing for the Royal Guard.
Mm-hmm.
So, you live near the castle. I showed Abby where her hideout can be. And do you have any ideas for where you live?
I live in some back street alley. Yes. For now.
Okay. Hold on. You're a monk, but you live in an alley? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know where that would be then. And
Yeah.
do you want to come see it?
I don't know why, but your mic is... I don't hear you. Like, really badly.
Now can you hear me better?
Not really.
I do have some additional background noise because we're on the road in our motorhome right now.
Alright.
So somewhere around here is probably where the alley would be, since you're a monk, and this building will probably be a church. So, does that work for you?
Yes.
Okay. After your journey to the mountains, when you got back, you finished the day, you each went back to your housing and slept for the night, relaxed, did whatever you wanted to at home. But you had arranged to meet again the next day at the tavern. As you are all sitting together discussing the previous day's work, Gerald, this is the name I gave the guy who gave you the quest yesterday. Gerald comes up to you and says, "Good work. Nogard was very happy that you got the materials to him safely." Then he walks away. Is there anything any of you would like to say to him as he's leaving? Or just move on?
Do we get a tip?
No, you already got that.
Alright.
Would you like to order any food or drinks as you discuss things or talk?
Nope, I think I'm good.
I'll take a Diet Coke.
Okay, Diet Coke is now canon. Got it. Okay. This color is about right. As you're sitting here, you overhear a discussion at the wrong place. You overhear a discussion at the bar. Still the wrong place. Why won't I sit in the right place?
Because the trapdoor's on the block.
Okay. Anyway. You overhear a conversation about how the farms to the south of the fjord have been overrun by weasels.
Weasels?
Yes, weasels.
Okay.
And how no one has been able to kill enough of the weasels to make a difference yet. They talk about a reward being offered to those who terminate the rodents.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Would you like to ask them for more information?
Who wants to exterminate weasels?
Pointing my thumbs up. Yes.
Alright, sure. Let's walk over and ask them for more details.
Okay. They tell you that you will have to get a ride on the ferry to cross the fjord, then go up the cliff, and then you will reach the farmland where the weasels are.
Alright.
The reward is based on how quickly they're exterminated.
What if no one's been able to exterminate them? Why is that the case? I think the reward should just be based on that they were exterminated.
Well, I said that because I haven't determined the amount yet.
Hmm.
I'm still figuring out how to balance reward quantities.
Okay.
So, would you like to go to the docks, find a ferry,
Sure.
or hire a boat? Okay. Oh yeah, Captain, just for your information, the reason End isn't saying much, his character has sworn a vow of silence, so he only speaks sign language currently.
And only one of us knows how to understand sign language, and that would be Sir Gombo.
Yeah, the one who's not here. I'm gonna sleep. When did the... Did I break the string or did someone else? A tree grew in my storage system because the sapling. I had
funny.
string over a sapling.
Who's
Okay.
invisible?
Great question. Great question. I wouldn't know the answer to that.
Hi,
Hi,
Vibe.
Vibe.
Hello. Hello.
I just saw wings. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay. So you head together to the wharf in search of a boat for hire. Log, you know of the higher end people to talk to. Abby, you, of course, know the a bit more sketchy options.
Yep. Paladin.
The price does match the quality. So the lower end ones cost 5 gold. No, 1 gold per person to get across the fjord. Higher end, 5 gold per person to cross.
Yeah.
Which would you like to take?
I mean, I'll take the higher end one.
Hold on.
Is that
Okay,
5 gold per person or 5 gold for the party?
per person. And I'm gonna have you roll for deception.
Alright.
He's gonna stow away.
But his the deception is because he's saying he doesn't have gold, so can someone pay for him? So please roll deception on that.
I rolled
Okay.
B and I got a 21.
Everyone thinks you're completely broke.
Yes. Hell yes. Scammer gets scammed, buddies.
Oh, context, Captain. You rolled a nat 20, which is the highest you can get. It's basically an automatic success. So, okay, who's paying, and which one are you taking? The cheaper, which is a bit more dangerous, or more expensive?
I'll take the dangerous, cheaper one.
Okay, who's paying?
For who? I will pay for me.
Okay. And are you planning on someone else paying for you, or are you gonna try sneaking up? Okay, Log,
Someone
are you
else.
paying for him? Because Abby's not.
Nope.
Oh, guess you'll have to
Listen.
sneak on.
I know this dude got the money. He got plenty of money at the pawn
But
shop last time.
you do, but your
Yes, we
your
think you're
character
broke.
was deceived.
Hey! That's not nice.
Well, just because they think you're broke doesn't mean they're gonna pay for it.
Alright.
So I guess you're sneaking on. Okay. Abby, what is
Yes.
the name of your friend running the ship?
Spot.
Okay. Log and Abby, or Log and Galaris, walk up to Spot, who is a broad-shouldered man with quite the large scar on his cheek, thus the nickname Spot. It's more of a blotch, not scar. You each pay him for your journey. Meanwhile, behind them, Shadow is crouching behind a barrel, waiting for his opportunity to strike.
How ominous.
The ship is small, maximum capacity of about 10 people. There are 4 crew, including the captain. Currently, 2 of the crew members are rigging the mast to cross. the other is loading some additional supplies. So 2 of the crew are rigging the mast, 1 is loading supplies, and the captain is talking to Alaris and Log. What would you like to do?
Wait,
Who-
quick recap. I think I missed some of the storyline. What happened?
You're crouching behind a barrel, waiting for your chance to sneak onto the ship.
Oh, okay.
Abby and Log already paid.
Yep.
They made it?
Yeah.
Right. Is somebody guarding the ship?
To the captain.
Wait, is somebody guarding it?
Currently, no.
Well, then
Because
I'll...
the one guy is loading supplies, he may notice you. So,
Okay.
would you like to roll for stealth?
Oh no. I got 10.
The guy loading supplies spots you and asks you,
Can I knock him out?
where are you going?
Can I knock it out?
You can try.
Alright, what do I roll for that?
Roll. Well, I mean, just roll 1 dexterity check to get to him, and then 1. And then, if that works, roll an unarmed strike. Okay, you reach him. A couple quick strides. Yep. That's a hit. Roll for damage. Okay. He stumbles back and holds his nose as you hit him pretty hard, and his nose is now broken and bleeding. The 2 crew members rigging the mast and sails hear the commotion and come after you. The captain also notices, and he trusts his crew they can handle it. Abby and Log, you look like, who is this guy? We're not associated with him. We have nothing to do with him. You do worry about the timeliness of leaving port now with the additional delay. So, and I'm going to quickly set some stuff up. Log and Alaris, do either of you think you will end up joining him, or will you just leave him alone?
We're just gonna leave him alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll remember that, guys.
You're the weirdo.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you're the guy
The-
who's leading up the crew.
So the first of the crew members reaches you and swings at you with the crank in his hand he was using for raise the sails. Okay, he does hit, and let me see. That is okay. He deals 4 damage. You are down to 9 health. The next bandit attacks you. He just throws a punch at you.
Wait, are these guys
He
are attacking
misses.
End?
Yes.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know.
Okay, the Captain draws his sword to attack. He misses. Back to you, Shadow.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh, I'll attack the one that's. Wait, how near is the guy? Is he like in striking range?
Yes. He is.
All right.
They're
I'll
surrounding you.
I'll strike the captain with the sword.
Okay.
So I just roll 2 times again.
Yes.
16. 10.
Miss. Okay. You hit once, so roll for damage.
7.
Okay. Okay. The first crew member, the one who saw you, will now attack you. He does have disadvantage since he's wounded. He misses. The second crew member, the one with the prank, does not hit you. He misses. The third crew member hits. And he... Wrong guy. He deals 3 damage. You're down to 6 health. The captain swings his sword at you. He does land the hit. And you are now down to 1 health. You don't. I missed.
Does my cloak of displacement work on him?
It does need to be attuned to, so it does not work unless you have some time to prepare with it in advance.
Okay.
Speaking of which, let's see if that works or not. Today.
What? Okay.
And yes, your cloak is active today. You got an 18. Okay. And what would you like to do? I will remind you, you are the one who decided to punch him.
Yes, I'll keep standing and keep fighting.
Okay?
Help and help.
Okay, so are you gonna, or could you roll the unarmed strike then? Which one were you attacking?
I rolled both for if I land.
What?
Wait, was it not my turn?
It was your turn, but which crew member were you attacking?
Oh, the captain.
Okay. You land 1 hit. Third bandit attacks. He hits. He landed at nat 20, so he will deal double damage. Okay, that is 4 damage. You are knocked prone and are at 0.
Basically, Shadow's useless at the moment.
For now, we'll just say they knocked you out cold and you pass out on the ground.
What do they do with him? Because I assume they don't just leave him there.
Yeah, they rummage through your wallet. Unfortunately, you brought most of the gold with you. You
Thank you
did
for
not
helping me,
think
guys.
to leave
Thank you
it
very
in
much.
you did not think to leave it in a secure
Actually, I want to
location.
leave the group.
What?
As soon as I wake up, I want to leave the group.
Leave it?
Yes. Why would my comrades not help me when I'm down to 1 health? Holy.
Because we're in a different part of the ship.
And you couldn't come
Okay.
over?
So
Did I know this was happening?
you will lose 50 gold. Okay, so you are now passed out. And now the captain and the crew members are ready to leave with Polaris and Wildwood. So Do you guys still want to go, just the two of you, or will you wait, or what are you doing?
Can I bargain for his knocked out body with the crew people?
Yeah. What would you like to? No, the captain was not knocked down. He was still at 4 health.
I want to take this person with me, and I'll give him
Okay.
3 gold to let me have him.
Okay. Roll for persuasion.
Okay, persuasion. 16.
You convince him,
Yay!
but you will have to pay additional for the dead weight on the ship.
So 6 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to remove that or you?
I just did. I removed it.
So, and your knockout body and Abbinabb, or Alaris and Mago, you all board the ship. The crew member is the one, or one of the crew, loaded and onto the ship, and you depart from the port. You head south across the river till you get to another small wharf. But this one looks like it has a platform that goes up to the top of the cliff. Log, you actually have a healing ability. So if you want to wake end up, you could. But I'm assuming you don't want to. At least not yet. Do you? What do you want to do?
You okay?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Are we still on the ship?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then he can stay sleeping.
Okay. The crew unloads and onto the pier, and you two get off the ship as well. The crew asks if you would like them to wait for you before or for the journey back, which would require you paying them, of course. Or you can find another ship to get back to Hollovail.
How much do they want for payment for waiting?
10 gold.
10
It's quite
gold.
costly because they won't get paid for more trips.
Yeah.
Very it'd be cheaper just to find another ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Little do they know this will cost more.
We have a visitor rat scurrying.
What?
There's little footprints. I assume it's a rat scurrying around us.
Oh, is Viper again?
Yeah. Just keep seeing the footprints occasionally.
Okay. So you ride the elevator. It's very crude. It's just a pulley system, of course, with a platform to lift you all to the top. When you get to the top, you see sprawling fields of wheat and barley. But in the distance, you see a bare patch where the weasels have eaten away at the crops. And you see a shack as well on the hill next to you. This is, I'd say, about a mile to the southwest. Which of you has the best eyesight?
We what?
Who between you two has the best eyesight, or your characters?
How would we know that?
Okay, I will have each of you roll a perception check.
Okay. I got 15.
Okay. Alaris, you see a sign on the building, but you can't quite tell what it says.
Alright.
Would you like to go toward the building or explore the fields?
I'd like to explore the fields.
Okay. Now that you're off the ship and the crew isn't with you, one of you will have to carry N if you don't wake him.
That will have to be the paladin.
Yeah, I'll wake him up.
Okay. So that is the lay on hands healing pool. So you can heal up to 5 hit points of his aura and when you touch. What do you like? So do you want to heal him the most you can, or do you want to like, kind of do the bare minimum? What do you want to do?
Let's go like midway, like 3 out of 5.
Okay. And you dig in your coin pouch, and it feels significantly lighter than it was before. What part of the field would you like to explore? There's the bear patch, barley, wheat. What part of the field would you three like to explore?
The barley. He's like, I want to stay here.
Okay. In that case, I really hope this doesn't go poorly. Could you roll an acrobatics check? And this is to see if you stay on the top or if you fall off the cliff.
Oh, dang.
Because if you want to stay there, as you you missed a lot, don't you? You're on the top of the cliff on the south side of the fjord. You just came up the platform to get to the top. You're in kind of the farmland area of the country. Okay, you do trip, but you don't fall off the cliff. Log looks back at you like, why did I wake this guy up? Okay, you said you want to look in the barley?
Yes.
Okay. Could you roll investigation?
Sure. Investigation. 22.
Good. You find nothing. That's a really useless time to get a 20. You find nothing because, well, as far as weasels go, they haven't been in this area yet.
Oh, man. Can I go check the wheat field then?
Oh, you do see a few weeds
Weeds?
in the barley. Yeah.
That's lame.
Yes, you can go check the wheat. Roll investigation again, please.
Alright, investigation. 18.
Okay. You see a few bite marks here and there from where the weasels have made their paths. Seems like they are expanding their territory, but you still don't see any weasels.
Well, they've definitely been here, though. So that's a start.
Is there anything you would like to do, Bob?
I don't know why my mic keeps on cutting out. Okay, sure. I'd like to investigate.
What would you like to investigate?
Wait, what else hasn't been investigated yet?
The bear field, where the crops have all been used, and the shack with the unknown sign on it.
I'll go to the shack.
Okay. As you walk toward it, a human walks out and greets you.
Greetings.
He recognizes your colors as being in the guard. You had your insignia or wear the mark of the guard. And he asks if you have been sent to dispose of the weasels destroying the country's food supply.
Yep, indeed.
Would you like to ask what the reward is?
Sure.
He tells you that for disposing of the weasels, you will be awarded 300 gold.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Can I walk over to the shack as well?
Yes.
Okay, I'm listening.
The sign you can now read states that. What does it state?
Like
Oh.
red?
Um, I'm still getting used to improv, and
So I think
on
we
the
all
spot,
are.
yeah. It says that most of the weasels have been to the east, but there's been a small group straight south as well, and you will need to kill both of those groups to succeed.
Does he have like rat poison?
They've tried that, but these weasels are immune.
Okay.
Would you like to go after the weasels, or is there more information you would like first?
Does he have a shovel that we could borrow?
A shell?
Shovel, like to dig dirt. Shovel.
Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother putting the shovel in anyone's inventory because it'll just be temporary anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, he does have a shovel. He actually has 2 of them.
Sweet. None for endgame.
And could you roll perception? You're rolling for seeing a weasel in the corner of your eye. Oh, the mic. Wrong thing. Yeah, it was supposed to be perception. You see nothing. Okay, now that you have the shovels and know where the weasels are, is there anything you'd like to do?
I want to head west.
The human at the shack asks you where are you going. The weasels are the other direction.
I thought he said that they were in the west.
No, they're to the east.
Then what's in the west?
Some are south, some are east. To the west is just more farmland.
I swear he said somewhere west and somewhere east.
I don't know, maybe I did.
Then I shall go south.
Okay. Would anyone like to go with us?
Yeah, I'll go south as well.
Whee!
When I'm asking you where you want to go, you can use voice chat. Oh, yeah, your health is at 4.
Then I want to rest first.
Okay.
Long rest.
So you're just
A
gonna stay
long
there?
rest takes 8 hours.
He's just gonna let us do all the work and then come back. He's gonna be a blister.
All the work. I'm gonna down with 4 health.
So you're sure you want to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just long rest. And okay. You look behind you and see and collapse to the ground as he is just so worn out and tired he has to fall asleep.
This guy.
And you what?
This guy. He just can't stop
Yeah.
falling asleep or knocking himself out.
Yep.
We could have
So-
avoided this.
Yeah, if you had succeeded the stealth or just
Paige.
paid, you ended up losing 50 gold.
Or
And
if my
he
group
paid
would have
like
helped
6
me.
gold when he
First,
could have paid 1
first
gold.
rule of D&D: never abandon your group. That's the first rule of D&D, and you guys did that.
But I don't need to be associated with another thief.
You guys were sneaking on there. You guys were scamming them for 5 gold or 3 gold.
Yeah, I'll
So
need
also
to adjust reputation status for each of you after today.
Dang it.
Yours won't be, your UN log won't be affected as much, but you kind of, by carrying him with you, you did hinder it a bit.
Yeah.
We'll see. So you head south with your shovels, and as you get closer to the bear area, You start to see weasels pop up here and there.
Can I go like smack them like whack-a-mole?
Sure. What are you smacking them with?
The shovel.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Could you roll stealth to get close enough to smack them?
Oh man, 7. I almost got 15, but I only got 7. They see me.
What?
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, they duck back into the hole.
Oh man,
I'm also kind of mixing gophers and weasels right now.
I
I
figured.
didn't really look into what weasels actually do. It's just on D&D there are animals called weasels, but not animals called gophers. So, yep.
Well, for the time being, they are a rodent we must exterminate.
Yep. So,
Has it been 8 hours already?
yep.
Well,
Oh, high five. Okay.
took me 8 hours just to sneak up on a weasel and try and whack it.
Wait, what?
Well, you said ended fully rested, and all that happened was
Well-
I tried to smack a weasel.
What? No, he fully healed, or he will have been fully healed by the end of his rest. The rest isn't over yet.
Okay.
Laud, what would you like to do with the weasels?
I would like to attempt to hit one.
Okay. How about you roll intimidation?
Okay.
He's gonna intimidate them to hold still.
Intimidation. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
What do you say to them to make them so
they're-
intimidated?
You vermin. I'm coming for you.
Okay. There are 2 weasels within 10 feet of you who are paralyzed in fear. Which one? Or I'm guessing you want to attack one.
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna bludgeon them with a shovel? Do you want to hit them with a sword? What are you trying to do?
Since they're, I would say sword.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage since they're so small, but they have very low armor class, so it shouldn't be very hard to hit them anyway.
Wait, how do I do that?
Just roll to hit twice, and then take the lower number.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wrong one. That's damage, not.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Which one? Which one? Sorry.
Hit slash DC, the one that says +5.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You do hit. Now roll for damage.
Lucky.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that is 1 down.
I want to hit a weasel.
Okay. What check do you want to use?
Isn't that
There's
your decision?
athletics or dexterity. Well, I mean, if you can convince me why a certain skill can be used.
Maybe sleight of hand to throw a dagger without them noticing.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay. Then roll. Let's see. How's the thrown done with a dagger? Just roll to hit on the dagger, I guess.
Roll the hit. 18.
Okay. Damage. Okay, never mind. Don't roll damage. They each have 1 health. No matter how little damage you do, they will die. So it's just roll to hit each time, I guess.
Well,
Sorry.
I got 4 damage anyways, so it
Yeah.
definitely did. I got 1.
As you kill one, 3 more pop up in front of you.
Oh man. Can I try and whack it again with the shovel?
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll? Stealth?
They know that you're there already, and they still popped up. So roll. What do you think you should roll?
Maybe performance?
Okay.
At 16.
Yep. That's
Yay.
another down.
Sweet. How many are there?
A couple dozen.
Dang.
That's just in this area.
Haha, I got it.
What?
The threat.
Oh, Bob.
Ouch! You got me back.
Bob, would you like to attack any weasels?
Yes.
Okay. Roll for the longsword then. That doesn't hit.
No. Okay.
The weasel next to you ducks down back into his hole. Hilarious, there are still two next to you.
Who next to me? Can I shoot a firebolt and burn them both?
Yeah. Roll on the firebolt.
What do you want me to roll?
It sizzles out. The firebolt sizzles out before it leaves your hand.
Oh man. Oh.
Whoa.
What? I punched with my
Oops.
fist.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries, no worries.
You just immediately have another Indus. How many Indus do you have?
Like 6 or 7. There's more stuff over here. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Log.
Hmm?
There are no weasels within 10 feet of you, but you do see another 3 pop up near Ilaris.
Okay.
They like me.
I shall head that direction.
So you are now within striking distance of 2 of them.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna attack.
Okay. You kill them both.
Yeah. Let's go.
One of the 3 remaining ducks into his hole, and another 2 pop up about 15 feet away from you guys. It is your turn again, Hilarious.
I think I'll shoot another firebolt. See if I can see if I can burn them.
Yeah.
Man, another 7. Sucks today.
Log.
They're
When
weasels.
do you get firebolts? Where
What?
do you get firebolts from?
It's a spell.
Alright.
I'm
Wait,
a
you're
sorcerer.
mage?
Sorcerer.
Ah.
Log. There are still 3 next to you, and what was it? 2 15 feet away?
Yeah.
But there are
Okay,
3
so
right in front of you.
I shall attempt to hit them again. Yeah.
Yep. All wiped out.
Let's go.
Wow. Show off.
Look, those 3. Okay. How many are left?
It's got to be at least a dozen.
1 dozen. Yeah, 12. Okay. There are still 2 15 feet away. Would you like to move toward them?
Yes.
Okay. They don't attack yet, and
They're just
they
weasels.
just move currently. Plus, I don't want all of you to get knocked out in one session. Okay, what? Okay, as you walk toward the 2 weasels, you see one pops up out of a hole that you walk past and bites your ankle. Hilarious.
Wait, what?
A weasel bites your ankle,
Oh man.
and you take 1 damage. Bob, there is 1 next to Alaris, and hold on. Abby, I never finished your turn. Sorry. Do you keep walking or do you stop to attack the one who attacked you?
Smack it with the shovel. And then continue.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Strengths. 12.
Yep.
Another one down.
Okay.
Another one by the dust. Another one down.
Log, now it's your turn.
Is there any nearby?
About 10 feet behind you, you see 5 pop up.
Okay, I'll go over there then.
Okay.
And chop them down.
Okay. You kill 3 of them.
Nice.
Rude. Okay.
There are 3 in front of you still, Alaris.
Can I try for another firebolt?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. 9.
You graze one weasel, and they go back down into the hole. Is there a way to do like half a point of damage? Yeah, I
have no
can!
idea.
Yay! Okay. Okay. One of them will attack you.
Man.
You take another damage.
Of course I do.
Log. It's back to you, Log.
Any more weasels?
There are still 2 next to you.
2 next to me.
You knock out one of them.
Alright.
You see another. How many do I have left? Okay. You see another 4 pop up to your right. And one of them bites you. They don't get through your armor.
Lucky.
Okay. Abby.
Yes.
Oh boy.
You just
I
realized.
know you have those shoes, and that's like. Oh, okay.
Took you a whole second, didn't it? I think this is definitely Abby. I'm definitely not. Yep.
Well, I know how I can find out. No, okay. There are a few weasels by Logwald, and still 2 next to you.
I know it's been failing, but I'm gonna try again for Firebolt.
I have been wanting Firebolt to succeed since you started using it. Since before you started using it, I wanted it to succeed.
Me too!
Because I have a plan for if it rolls high. Finally!
22! 22! Yay!
Finally! Okay.
Took too long.
Okay.
This seems
Finally.
awesome.
I was waiting for this to happen because now they get wiped out quickly. Okay. You set the ground around you on fire. You take 1 damage, but all the weasels you see do die.
Yay! Does it go into their holes?
Yeah. So this area is all taken out. Since Log had to go, I'm thinking, and with these weasels not being fast, I'm wondering if we want to call this session here.
Sure.
And I can figure out how the weasels can be more fun next time. Because this was a bit like roll to hit, roll to hit, roll to hit, roll to hit. Yeah.
No.
So. And then if Gombo shows up, we can. I've got an idea for him.
Perhaps he's already there.
He shows up. Yeah, I know how I can incorporate Gombo in there. So, and why did you have to attack the group?
I thought my team would help me.
Wait, you attack the group?
Also, one of my traits of my character is unforgiving, so this is
Wait,
gonna
what?
be very painful.
I paid for you. I could have
He
left you
doesn't
there.
know that. He was unconscious.
Yes, because you guys didn't help.
Rude.
Where is that flaw? The unforgiving. Is that on your character sheet or not?
Yeah.
Where? Do I need to refresh? You've got unrelenting.
Basically the same thing.
No,
No.
very, very different.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so I think sometime I'm gonna work on building the wharf,
Okay.
but and then I can also get the bridges. That shouldn't be too hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
If someone wants to redecorate this building, go ahead.
What is it? What is the building?
This is a boarding house.
A boarding house?
Yeah.
Like a bed and breakfast?
Yeah, but like long term.
Okay.
It's like apartments that include meals and other stuff.
Okay. Well, I guess we can say that's a wrap.
Yep. Yeah, like the shape and window placement, I think was good, but colors, yeah,
And it needs
It's-
depth to the outside. Very flat.
I mean, I think the door is good,
Yeah.
like the shape of it, maybe not the specific blocks.
I know. That's fine.
Does anyone have any ideas for the castle?
Well, why is there a castle? Like, background noise. What causes there to be a castle in this world?
It's the capital city, so the castle is where the royalty lives.
Okay.
The
I have no
location of it is
Overlooking.
this is the location, but the location was going to be roughly this area anyway, but it also helps because it covers the dirt farm.
Mm-hmm. What are these?
Housing for either like lesser people in the royal family or for servants or the guard or something like that.
Okay.
Housing
like
for
these-
people that work in or around the castle.
I feel like these are more like barracks for like the guard.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Log might live here, or Log
Yeah.
might live in the housing just south,
Yeah.
because the castle will kind of be surrounded by stuff like that.
Okay.
I guess before I build the bridges, we should make sure we've got the right width for the river.
Just like widen it by like 3, maybe 4 blocks in some spots. That should be fine.
Okay.
I'm not sure where your placement of buildings are just yet, so
Yeah.
if you
Since
want
the tavern is already there, we should cut it out on the
on the
west side.
if you want to go through and kind of like this, where you just have a border of where buildings will go,
Mhm.
so people can build around it, that would make it a lot easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Outline.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
Part
the
of it is
buildings,
also
but
part of it is also filling in the city with buildings as we see those buildings. Like the boarding house over here,
Mm-hmm.
that was one of the buildings that Gombo was next to
Ah, I
when
see.
we did the one-on-one. There's a bakery that I need to place.
And a shop.
Yeah,
Like a pawn
these
shop.
shops.
It's a pawn shop.
There's
Last time.
two of them actually, because there's the one you guys went to, and then Gombo went to weapons store.
Yeah.
So,
Bye.
yeah. But,
I think we're good.
yeah, thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone. That was such a wonderful stream. Not Really, it was a little slow. We know that. We're working on it. Next time should be a little more interesting. This guy's gonna try and work on making it a little more interactive for the weasels. That should make it a little more interesting. Oh, I still have my head on. That's why. Oops, there we go. But yeah, I think we will try that again next time. This might come out as an edited video on my VOD's channel just because of the dead spots and people had to come and go. Connections were rough this time, so this will probably be edited for that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it is, and I will see you guys next time.